Hey, welcome back to Smithy's over 100 golf courses in a year, and today it's Sunday the 1st of October 2023. Last night I was in Barbican, tonight I'm in Minehead, going round the southwest. I've just come up the A30 I think it is, or A38, can't remember which one. And I'm playing at course number 155 this year, and this is Fingle Glen Golf Club, just to the west of Exeter. Let's go and see what it's got. Ladies and gentlemen, it's course number 155 of 2023. It's Fingle Glen Golf Course. On the tee, the man on the final day of the Ryder Cup, wishing Super Bob McIntyre from Oban all the very best and remaining unbeaten from Kirkintilloch in Scotland, Smithy. That's the first hole at Fingle Glen, 322 yards, par 4. Fairway slopes steeply left to right. The board's saying it's a straight hole. Over the crest of the hill at the first, it's the view of the green. Run off to the right hand side. Second hole at Fingle Glen, 266 yards. Sharp dog leg to the right after you come up over the hill. Don't know if it's going up the hill after that or not, I think so. And I'll tell you what, 1st of October and it's really clammy today. Really hot, although it's cloudy. That's looking up to the green at the short second. Steep up the hill, a big bunker sitting in front of the green. At least I've come out left in the tee shot, opened the hole up. Anything to the right hand side you're going to get blocked by the trees. I'm tending to look down towards the clubhouse from the top of the second green. I'm hoping this is a high point of the course. If it isn't, I've got some hell of a climbing still to do. Third hole, huge big drop down par 3, 201 yards. Just give this one a welly, see where it ends up. And down at the third green, the par 3. There's the hole, there's the Smithy ball on a dance floor, nice shot. But a 14 footer for the birdie. On to the fourth hole, 412 yards. A few ditches running through there, straight down. Come down on the fairway and you've got to go through this gap with the bridge over the ditch. Looking up towards the green there, it's a tight hole. And I look in at the green at the fourth. On the fifth at Fingle's Glen. It's 142 yards, par 3, couple of bunkers, big ones just in front of a raised green there. Number 6 at Fingle's Glen, par 4 at 334 yards. Fairway slopes right to left, and mark a post down there. Can't see the green yet. I come up towards the marker post, and there's the 6th green down there, bunker on the left. 7th hole, par 5, going back in the opposite direction, so a fairway sloping from left to right, quite severely actually. I think it's going to dogleg to right way up the top. I played my tee shot on the 7th, and with a severe slope, it's come down to the bottom of the slope. I mark a post up there, and I can see the flag away in the distance through the gap in the trees. And a better look up at the green at the 7th, par 5. Oh, it does seem a long way today. The ball keeps rolling down to the bottom of the fairway. I've had to ask some other players which green switch. The one on the left, the green I'm playing to is the 7th, and that's the 8th. You walk back to the tee there for the par 3 8th. If you haven't played it before, it's going to puzzle you. On to the 8th hole, par 3, 120 yards. Sloping in from the left, big bunker to catch anything that goes to the right. Ideally to the left is the ideal line. On the green at the 8th, and I did send the ball to the left and it came in, and there it is, about 15-16 feet away. Ball on the dance floor, birdie opportunity. On the 9th hole, it's a short par 4 at 289 yards. Again along the side of the hill, so fairway sloping steeply from right to left this time. Big bunker in the middle there, a little ditch to start off with. I never checked the board properly for this one. It's kind of doglegging to the left. Drop down, load of bunkers there. Fortunately I've come out right on the tee shot. That leaves a nice approach in. That's a nice hole. Anybody who wants to go for it is going to have to cope with the trees and all the bunkers there. So it's not an easy one to go direct, probably going to get yourself into trouble. Right, I've reached the turn. Smith against the golf course. Well, I'm 3 shots under my handicap. So I'm 3 shots in the lead. And this is the 10th hole, 366 yards, par 4. That looks straight, but it's a roller coaster of a hole, up and down. Fairway sloping right to left initially. Well, I'm up on the fairway at the 10th. I just caught sight of the pin, just the top half of the pin on the left hand side away over there. 11th hole, 382 yards, par 4. And the very opposite of the 10th, going the opposite direction. So probably a wee bit of a roller coaster, but mainly downhill. And down to the 11th. The hole rises up for the first half, goes back down for the second half. On the background, we're on the west side of Exeter. That's very much in the countryside. This is 12th hole, 295 yards, par 4. That green on the left, that's the 9th green, so ignore that. Going further down here and it's going to dogleg at the bottom, slightly to the right. Well, I've just had to walk up the fairway in the 12th so I can spot the green. Here it is, huge big drop down. Nice slide down, bunker sitting in front. It's hidden from the fairway, you can't see it at all. I wonder if that's the golf course named after this bit, could be Fingle Glen itself. Hole number 13, 128 yards, drop down par 3. Looks to be a wee stream in front of it, so I'll have to carry it. That's a closer look at the green at the 13th, par 3, as I'm walking down. Not sure if I've carried the stream or not. 14th at Fingle Glen, short par 4, 260, but we're going away back up the hill again. Steep climb up the fairway at 14, slight dogleg to the right. Fairway sloping severely, left to right. 15 at Fingle Glen, and it's 400 yards. Can't see much from the tee box, the marker post there. I think it's a big drop down when we come over the crest there. Up and down over the crest. It's a very, very dangerous next shot. I'm sure the green must be away around to the right hand side here. There's a pond to the right hand side of the green. I'm going to have to lay up. Cross the ditch there before the ditch. I'm not going to reach that, and if I do, anything left or right's a goner. And down the bottom near the stream at 15, and this is a view to the green from there. A really tough shot from up top. I think I did the right thing laying up. Nice lay up shot. 16th hole at Fingle Glen, it's 470 yards, it's a par 5. It's going up the hill, dog leg to the left. And after most of the par 5 16th is up the hill, it drops down at the end. That's the green here. Well, I have to say, they haven't cut the grass on the fairway. There's no fairway on this hole. That's the 17th hole at Fingle Glen, 260 yards. Through the trees. It's got some water up before the green and to the right of the green according to the board. I just looked at a couple of guys in front of me. They're playing the par 5. And they were a good bit ahead, and they've taken an absolute age in this tee. And then what happens? They let you through? No, through they go. And here's the view from the fairway to the 17th green, protected by the water in front. Water at the side, so it's a tricky drive. But I'm in a decent position, so I'll take the stunt golf ball Karen out for this one. So I've got to play over the water. That's the green at 17. How did stunt ball Karen get on? Well, that was a close one. Just crept over the water. Just short of the green there. It's a finishing hole here at Fingle Glen. A bit of a disappointing one. Par 3, 208 yards. It's almost like a driving range up to the clubhouse there. And the guys in front just clearing the green. I'm completely doing my head in. Thank goodness they're not in front of me after this hole. I can play half a hole and they've still not cleared the tee by the time I get to the next tee. Oh, it does my head in. Anyway, last hole, here we go. What's the score? Smithy against the golf course. Not played so well in the back 9. But I'm 2 ahead. So that's a 5 for the win. Oh, a wee bit short of the green on 18. A bit of water on the left hand side, bunker on the right. Right, that's me finished on the 18 at Fingle Glen. Kind of strange course. Read a few of the reports. The course wasn't in particularly great condition. I have to say myself, yeah, it definitely needs a wee bit more investment in there. Hotel course. The greens themselves, they're pretty poor really. They're very patchy, very bare in parts, and of course a wee bit scruffy looking. To be honest, the tee boxes, fairways are okay, apart from the 16th where they seem to have forgotten to cut it at all. It's a mixed bag. There's some nice holes in there, some plain holes, some completely bizarre holes. It's a very hilly course, a lot of steep climbs in there, so strenuous physical tests. So if you're not up to it, get yourself a buggy. The reason I chose it, I said 15 quid, Sunday morning, and not particularly busy, a lot of tee-off times. So around in 2 3/4 hours, despite the two Muppets in front of me for the last few holes. Anyway, that's all from the first part today. We're off to find another course for later on. I'm staying in Minehead tonight, so I'll catch you later. Oops, nearly forgot to give it a mark. That'll be a 4.5 for me. Catch you later.